Adam Schiff is trying to impeach a president of the United States behind closed doors.
Nowhere in that phone call is there a quid pro quo.
I'm not going to read these transcripts. The whole process is a joke.
You know, the centerpiece of the Republican objections to all of this has been that they don't think that the probe is legitimate, they don't think it has precedent, they don't understand why it's not happening in the Judiciary Committee, they think the whole thing is politically set up and orchestrated to be most convenient to Democrats for trying to make the president look bad, and they argue that there are no rules here that actually give them the legitimacy to function that way. At the beginning of the testimony, there seemed to be a lot of different things being tried. It was a bit of a scattershot approach. But over time, and I think that as we start to see more transcripts, we will be able to judge whether this was a smooth transition or not, there has been a move towards also questioning, trying to put this focus on the whistleblower and questioning the whistleblower's legitimacy and why he is not part of the investigation.
The whistleblower needs to come before Congress as a material witness.
I call him the fake whistleblower. He gave a fake report of my phone call. So the whistleblower is a disgrace to our country. And his lawyer, he should be sued, and maybe for treason.
Democrats would say that this is distraction and just trying to undermine the entire premise of things. Republicans would say, well, you know, we didn't have this Ukraine-focused inquiry before the whistleblower came forward, and the president has a right to confront his accuser. At this point, it doesn't seem like his testimony really would change that much in terms of the fact pattern that people are establishing here, but that has become another point of contention, kind of like the questioning the legitimacy of the probe, that seems to be a constant right now. And so that's indicative of how Republicans were trying to see what would work and have kind of coalesced around these different areas that they think is a winning strategy as they're making the public case against impeaching the president. But what we see and view and analyze is not necessarily the same as what the GOP sees and views and analyzes as a winning strategy for them. So what's echoed in the public hearings from what we're reading in the private hearings may indicate how cohesive a strategy this is going forward.
Mm-hmm.